10 years ago, I was chasing the Olympic dreams and I didn't have enough money to put gas in my car. And that was the reality. You see, my entire life revolved around this one goal, making it to the Olympics. I remember, I'd wake up, I was so happy going to training by 9, we'd do sprint workout at a track or we'd be jumping and then maybe get a little bit of lunch and then, we'll go have then would go to the track afterwards. I was working multiple jobs. I was a personal trainer at times. I was also doing food deliveries because I believe this is what you do to chase a dream. I was willing to sacrifice everything, money, stability. I remember taking a trip to Jamaica around the Thanksgiving and I came back and then everything kind of went off the rails. My roommate at the time disappeared, no warning. There's like no explanation. And suddenly I was responsible for all of the rent. I used all my savings to try and just stay in the place. I thought I could make it happen. And turns out that we had owed more than I thought we did initially. So now we're weeks, actually, I am weeks away from eviction. And the job wasn't going to pay for a couple of weeks, maybe I think a week to go. And I was that point, I was running out of gas. I didn't have money to buy food. Everything was done. I remember standing at a gas station, holding some ones and some quarters, and it just hit me like, man, how did I end up here? To a point where I was forced to go ask strangers for some change, just to help me to get home so I could get to that next paycheck. I'd say that this was the lowest point in my life, but it's also the moment that changed everything for me, because even though I was broke, I was utterly embarrassed, uncertain. I didn't give up. It taught me what commitment looked like. Some might call me stupid, but I'd made a promise to myself that I never wanted to be in that place again. It's what I call the influential low point. It's when we get to a point in life when there's no lower that we can go. So we've made up that this is it. And we're going to continue and move towards something. I wanted to share this story because people see you on the mountaintops, but they don't see what you go through to get there. They don't see the sacrifices they made. They don't see the embarrassment. They don't see the stress and the lonely periods. And so for anyone that's going through that right now, this video is for you to just encourage you that it does get better.